Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? All right. Okay, good. We'll give it a few minutes for any late arrivals, and I'll fix my camera here. Be sure to vote in the poll if you haven't, just for fun. I love the optimism. I definitely have a better shot next week than this week. Hope so. Hello. Glad you can make it. All right, I'll go on to get started. If you don't know, I'm scratching off 14 Space Redemptions today and one Series 5. I decided to split this from the Series 1 that I'm doing next week just as a test, just to see how it goes and build some anticipation. And also, another thing I did, I made notes of where I got each card just for fun. If I hit a big amount, I might or might not tell where I got it from if I think they can handle it. Like this one, for example, Poker Family Fun Whatnot Break. I'm going to shuffle them now so you won't know. And let me, about halfway through, and at the end, I'll cut to my spreadsheet. Let me find it. And I'll update it just for the space ones, just to see the total I get, just for fun. Some of this, like the odds of pulling, my sample size is too small on space for that to be very good information. This will be more relevant during the Series 1 break next week, but I'll still use this. I updated these values about 20 minutes ago from coinmarketcap.com. If you pull a full biddy from 1 to 0's break, don't tell me. Okay. Well, 0 might want to know. We'll see. Okay, we'll get started. Of course, I have to use this coin, of course, but not on this card. So I need to zoom in. All right, let's see here. If that'll focus. Get those out of the picture. There we go. One LTC. Yeah, that's probably my guess too. We'll have a lot of those even in series 1. Okay. I did just cut my fingernails. Let's see. Oh, really? Should have rehearsed this. Jeez. There it goes. Should I peel very slowly? Oh. Make sure you can focus. TC. It's funny how there's a big difference. One letter makes a big difference between $84 and $92,000. Oh, it's an L. Well, you were right, John. Whoops, I shouldn't have shown that, right? Rookie mistake. Oh well. One Litecoin. All right, now we'll start on the space. Yep. If you scratched off enough of these, you know that BTC that far to the right margin means it's 0.001. And there it is. Okay. Let me update my spreadsheet. All right. Number 2. More of a margin on this one. LTC. Yep. One Litecoin. Number 3. Margin 001. Yep. Number 4. Mm, 001. Yep. Number 5. Litecoin. Number 6. Yep, Litecoin. Number 7. Another light coin. This is what space is like for sure. Let's see. All right, that's halfway through the space. And it was 4 light coins and 3.001. About $600 right now. That's right, Dooley. Yeah, they've been hitting the promotions hard because nobody's found a full Bitcoin in space yet. I guess they're still sitting on GameStop shelves. All right, number 8, ETH. I've had a 0.1 ETH Ethereum in space. I haven't seen a full 1 Ethereum, but supposedly there's some of those too. Number 8. That's going to be 001. Jason Corbs, they haven't told us how many. Intentionally, I'm sure they keep that a secret, how many Bitcoins are in a series, except for the first series. Supposedly there were 7. That's the only time they've told us that, and they told us how many cases they've produced. Number 9, I think. 001. 2,125 in Series 1 master cases. As I said, man, I was at 7 full Bitcoins out of 2,125 is 1 in 300 cases for Series 1. Number 10. 001. I was hoping we'd have a little more variety in this, even if I don't hit a big one, but I wasn't expecting much from the space set. 11. Light. Yep, Litecoin. That sounds familiar, Dooley. I think they did give us a percentage. It sounds familiar to me. No, we don't know how many cases. The best you can do is kind of add up the serial numbered gems and estimate the non-serial numbered ones and try to back into a number. But then there's also the variable of megas versus collectors. I haven't really delved into that. Number 12. 001. 13. That is a really off-center sticker. 001. All right, one more. There's not much variety here. That's going to be over 1. Well, that was 5 Litecoins and 0.009 BTC, about 1,200 value. Next week should be much more exciting. This was just the warm-up. 500,000 worth of crypto. I thought it was in the millions. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming. And be sure to tune in next week at the same time. Thanks.